This tree is known as the tree of life to many of the First Nation peoples of the Pacific Northwest. Western red cedar, scientific name Thuja plicata. Western red cedar is extremely valuable as a timber species because of its ability to fight against insects and water damage. The tree of life, or life giver, was very important to many native peoples because of its wide use as medicine, shelter, crafting materials, and many other uses. The heartwood contains terpenoids, which gives it a distinct smell and a decay resistance, making it an ideal wood choice for many outdoor uses. It also contains plicatic acid, which can cause allergic and asthma reactions. If you're working with Western red cedar wood, especially when it's dusty, make sure you mask up. Within this species, there's also a chemical compound called thujone, which derives its name from the genus Thuja. Thujone is allelopathic, which is a biological phenomenon that disrupts competing species' growth and reproduction. If you look around the base of Western red cedar, you may see a distinct lack of understory because of this allelopathy. The cones are really small and very unique. They look like little roses carved out of wood. The cones will also appear on top of the branches next to its foliage. It's easy to identify the foliage because on the underside there are little white bands, which is the stomata, or the spot where gaseous exchanges happen on a leaf, and these white bands kind of look like a little butterfly. The boughs and branches are commonly used for winter decorations such as wreaths, and just smell wonderful, kind of like a wood shop during Christmas time. The lower branches of Western red cedar are fairly easy to identify because they have a J shape to them, where they droop down before popping back up. Honestly, it looks quite ridiculous. The bark is reddish-brown with thin, long, peeling, stringy stripes to it. The bark is a useful material for basket weaving, rope creation, and textile uses. The base of a mature Western red cedar can be very thick with several buttresses and a large amount of taper before it rises up to the rest of the trunk. Western red cedar does not need a lot of light to grow. It thrives in the shade of other tree species as it prefers really cool and moist environments to grow in. You will commonly find them amongst other Douglas fir and western hemlock. Their range on the west coast is from central British Columbia to northern California, and they can also be found on the eastern side of British Columbia down to the panhandle of Idaho. Western red cedar is also one of my favorite woods to use on acoustic instruments because it has a really rich, warm, wonderful sound to it. The three easiest ways to identify Western red cedar is by looking for the stringy, thin, striped bark, look for the wavy, fern-like layers to the foliage, and look for the J branching on the lower branches. Let me know what plant you would like to see on a future video.